The 2023 Bluegrass Revival Historic Dupree School Bluegrass Festival. Saturday, March 25th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Enjoy 9 hours of the South's finest bluegrass. Featuring the Byrd family, Benton Brothers and Company, Old Harmony, Dupree Reunion, and the Georgia Country Music Hall of Fame members Blue Holler. Be sure to visit the RBTZTV channel on YouTube to see interviews with all the bands. RBTZTV is brought to you by USA Heroes on the rBeatz.com radio and media streaming network. All right, this is Ben Mabry. I'm here in the rBeatz radio studios. I'm joined today by the lovely ladies of the Byrd family. Now, where you ladies are down in, what is it, Newville, Alabama?
Yes, sir.
I've looked into your big town. Well, I looked. It's 4 square miles, which is not large.
That's about, yes.
But
we live on the outskirts.
The suburbs of Newville.
That's right.
I hear you. And how long have you been playing your music? How long has this group been formed?
I think it's about 7 years.
And whose idea was it? Who got the itch to do this? Which one of you started this whole thing and said, "Hey, Mom, I think we should have a band"?
Me and Jolie probably. I think we started in piano, classical style music, and then we started bluegrass about 7-8 years ago.
Well, classical's not really the way you think bluegrass would get started in your family, but it sure helps your musicianship, I'm sure. Who is the driving force as far as what you play, what kind of music you do?
We just really, anybody who inspires us. We like Ricky Skaggs, rBeatz, Doyle Lawson.
Well, fantastic. All right, here's a question for you. Now, I know you're musicians. You're planning on doing this. Is this your career? Is this your career goal as musicians?
Yes, sir. Pretty much. We're just gonna keep at it. It is for now.
It is for now. All right, that leads me into my next question. If you were not musicians, what would you want to be when you grow up?
Well, mine's pretty easy. I'm the mom of the group, and we have 3 more children that are younger than these 4, so...
Well, you're set.
Yes. Yeah, we'd probably do, like, some top farming, and we'd probably have a lot more animals and stuff.
You guys live on a farm?
But we would like to if we didn't do music. It's kind of hard to have animals and a farm when you're traveling around and playing music.
The music you guys play, what about, who's the songwriter in the group? Who writes your songs? Any original stuff you've got?
We have 3 originals. Jolie has written 2 with lyrics, and then I did a bluegrass instrumental.
So you mentioned Ricky Skaggs, Rhonda Vincent, and some of those folks. Rhonda being a female, she's a force in bluegrass. Have you guys ever taken like a mainstream song, a popular song, and bluegrassified it?
Don't Let Down Georgia. We did that one.
Oh, I hear you.
So we changed that to bluegrass.
I imagine that's quite a task.
Can they do a little quick thing on the
It is fun times.
We got requests in the room here, believe it or not. This crowd over here with me, they're dying to know if you could knock off a little piece of Devil Went Down to Georgia.
You might could work that out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got to tell you, you've made the people in this studio so happy right now. I got to tell you, that was fantastic.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So, not really, really familiar with you ladies until the last couple of days. Got to tell you, I'm a fan. You do really good things. Your harmonies, I mean, you guys, you're tight. You do what you do. Who exactly decides who's going to sing which part, or do you have a part every time?
We kind of do auditions when we get a song. So we just see who sings it the best, really, and then pick from that who has the best voice for the song and the key.
Now, I saw a video of Little Brother. I think it was it Titus?
Yeah.
Singing, what was he doing? He did, was it Mule Skinner Blues? Blue Moon of Kentucky, that's the one.
Blue Moon of Kentucky.
So how long is it before you inundate this band with a little band?
They'll probably join eventually. They're really interested in music and learning instruments and stuff, and Titus loves to sing with us, so we're trying to include him more in the songs that he does.
Now, are they learning to play instruments now? Have you got them in that, learning how to do that?
They're trying to work on it. Titus has a dobro, so he's been working on that. He's just learned outside a lot.
Well, but now, are all the siblings, or all of you guys, even the small ones, is everybody wanting to eventually be a part of this group?
I think so.
We hope so. I'm the last one that joined the band. For several years, it was just the 4 girls, and they really wanted to have a bass player, but nobody knows music like they do. So Jolie over here on the guitar, she ended up teaching me about 3.5 or so years ago, and so I've been joined since then.
Fantastic. I've always wanted to learn to play the bass, so maybe someday I'm going to come. I'll come down there to the suburbs of Newville, and you can teach me how to play bass. How about that?
Come on down.
Now, I'm a big foodie, so Headland got some interesting restaurants that I've seen down there. So if I was hungry and I was headed to Headland, where am I going to eat?
Well, we would have said David's.
There was a place that was a pizza place, and it was a fantastic pizza place, but they swapped names and they changed their recipes. So we're not as big of fans as much as we were.
Like the Bottle Tree, you don't like that?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
So the Bottle Tree is on the square in Headland. It's a little bit of upscale, but casual fine dining restaurant. It's got great food, and that's a local place.
Now, I'm a barbecue guy, and I saw something that's close by there, and it said Fred's Barbecue.
That Fred's Barbecue has some pretty good barbecue.
We eat there all the time during the week.
Yeah, it's a good place. Yeah.
Okay, because it's not a pretty place.
Yeah, it's but hey, we've always found like the hole in the wall barbecue places are sometimes the best.
That's what I know. And I saw this place, and all I could think was, I want to go to Fred's Barbecue.
Yeah, we enjoy barbecue as well.
You ladies are going to be at the this Bluegrass Revival show down at the historic Dupree School. How did you guys come about getting involved in that weekend?
Steve actually called us. I'm not really sure how he originally heard about us, but he called us to do his dad's birthday party back about 1.5 years or so ago. And we went out and played music for the guests. And so then whenever we, he mentioned about the Dupree School, we were kind of interested in doing that. He told us a little bit of the story of the Dupree school and being a one-room schoolhouse, and also a Saturday night bluegrass jamming place. So both of those things we really like. We enjoy Little House on the Prairie. And so we were like, oh, one-room schoolhouse, that looks fun, you know. And so he asked us to come out and do a preview video set. And we did that over last summer. Excuse me. And so then when he was talking about a bluegrass festival, we tried to do all that we could to help him, you know, guide in the direction. And he has really taken off with it. And we're really excited about being there.
Yeah, they. I think a lot of the proceeds for this are trying to protect the school. I don't know what's happening if somebody wants the property or not. I don't know the backstory on that, but they're trying to save the school. Do you guys know anything about why they're trying to save that school?
Just a little. I mean, it's one of the older schools in America that's still on its original land. And so I think that's kind of the protection of the school. It's pretty old and it's not really in use at this point. So there's some work that needs to be done on the inside to even have it like a functioning place. And I think they eventually, if I'm not mistaken, they want to do it as a venue and a Friday and Saturday night picking again.
Fantastic. That to me, that would be the ultimate venue for your kind of music and other up and coming artists that are in that area that want a place to showcase their talents. There's very few places like that now, especially those nostalgic kind of buildings where people can come in, and the natural acoustics of schools are probably not that great. But it's probably good if you're in there doing your maybe an a cappella song. You probably sound really good in there.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Which songs are you going to do for us today?
We're going to do Rocky Top and a new gospel song we learned called Joshua.
Oh, Joshua, I like that one. Rocky Top. I hear you. Now, in deciding what you were gonna play for us today, was there anything special about these two that got you wanting to play those for us, or they like band favorites, or?
Rocky Top, we had a lot of requests for it at the beginning before we played it, so we like to do that one now. It's one of our best bluegrass ones.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from the suburbs of Newville, Alabama, the Byrd family.
Ain't no funny, so come Rocky Top and got a telephone.
Tell you what, you girls got it going on now. I was ready for a nap. Now I'm all woke up. Let's go to Fred's barbecue. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Want more of this interview? Check out rbeatz.com.